Hello Diamonds and welcome back to the Hornet Season 3. I decided to give like a neighborhood tour today, as I mentioned in my yesterday's episode. And whilst wandering around and pretty much planning everything ahead, I thought that maybe I should start from this building. So Presix did come online for a bit, even though he was quite sure that he's not coming online at all. And yeah, he was doing quite a bit of baking stuff, I think, or something about cooking. So yeah, but he hasn't been really active for a while now. So let's see when he was last online. It was 2.5 days ago. So yeah, I mean, all the chefs seem to be away because the food is getting low, and some food items that I would like to have we can't even get. So for example, I want mix, no, so the wild salad or wild mix, and whilst it can be made by advanced cooking, it requires basic salads, which are part of the regular cooking, and huckleberry extracts that are milling. So it's nearly impossible for me to just take one skill and get it done myself. So my balance will be out of the window for the rest of the season, I guess. But anyway, let's take a look on what he managed to build during the time he was online. So bedroom that has quite decent view, and I do like it is on the second floor because this way you pretty much don't need to be on the road, like no one can really see through. Bathroom is easily accessible from the bedroom, which is a good thing, even though I do have questions about it being fully open to the staircase. But yeah, it's kind of interesting because this section here is also the same bathroom, so it's kind of unique. And then this is living room, but it kind of looks like living room kitchen mix. So yeah, the game doesn't recognize it as like the mixed room. It just will say no score for the oven, but yeah, in real life there are options where you can have living room and kitchen as one. But in Echo you cannot unless you put like some fancy blocks around to make it work such way. And in the main building, where he also has the shop, it's another baker oven and butchery table. He currently only sells spoiled foods. I mean, gives away spoiled foods. Because, yeah, all the food that he had went away, and, well, then he went as well. But we can see that he did quite decent preparation, and he was selling quite a bit of foods as well. Because I came around a few times to buy something, but not as much as I did with the other places, because next to our house we have two places. But yeah, so this was what he made. So kind of a bit sad that he's no longer in game and providing us with the food. But yeah, just going a bit more forward, we have the power plant. So I'm not sure if there has been any changes since I last checked. I mean, you can quickly see what's really happening inside. So we do have the mechanical water pumps coming in, and then power generation. There's also the mining container, so good for coal. Stores a lot. Can we somehow go upstairs? I mean, there's nothing really upstairs, just one little dragon and two lanterns there, and yeah. But it does look quite nice. I do like the high roof and everything. It's quite decent room. And it's not even counted as a room. So it means that there are some blocks missing somewhere to make it like that, I guess. But yeah, it doesn't matter too much. Or maybe it's because the chimney goes through to the roof like that. Well, it shouldn't. It's probably just the windows. But why? It's a little bit strange because everything seems to be totally fine. Or maybe the echo is just being echo, so always an option. Because this room is totally good. Or is it because of the back side here? There are a few blocks missing? yeah, never mind, I will leave it. So yeah, this is the current power plant. It does work and it's quite good, but yeah, it doesn't count as a room, which doesn't really matter because you can do it outside the full production. And back here is our peak dump that Talnara and Willi both have been building. So yeah, initially Talnara set it up, and later Willi did some expansion here to have more storage on the backsides. So yeah, it's quite a lot of stuff you can sell here. And they even have stamp mill here, which is kind of interesting. So do they now sell crushed as well? So of course, yeah, like you can buy like compost and many other things that people have given back, because I mentioned that I once bought some stone roads as well. But yeah, you can sell pretty much all the stuff if you don't need it anymore. But yeah, I'm not sure. The crushed is probably for the mixed route. Yeah, because when you do crash the stone road and ramps, then you get this. But yeah, it's not currently active, it seems. But anyway, on our way towards the center, we can see one abandoned building. So I can't remember why. I never really checked it out. I just noticed now as it has the big lift going through. So yeah, like all the rooms have been cut in half. It's kind of strange way. And yeah, many of them still have furniture inside, so it's kind of a missed opportunity to have a valid home. But yeah, that's what has been done. Downstairs we have the kitchens and everything. Do they have actually entrance somewhere? Ah, it's of course on that side under the under the lift, so not really accessible at all. So yeah, fully abandoned in such case. So this building I remember we checked out, but in this building I think there has been some changes. And the signs are kind of up and nice. And yeah, a few more things, and even the truck has been parked inside for everything. So yeah, quite good. Now onto the main roads. Our neighbor has also done some expansion over here, having all this part expanded out for all the stuff, but I'm still not sure if like the composite lumber really fits in with anything. And also I really dislike that it's like two colors and it doesn't really match up at all. It's kind of too random. But yeah, like for workshop, like wood workshop, I would understand you have wood, but for metal workshop or electronics, not so much. So at least it's quite spacious. It has more than 1700 cubic meters, which is good for workshop, but yeah, it's a little bit questionable, I would say. And based on that, behind, we have quite few things to see as well, because our main pottery place here and masonry place, they did some changes to the roads, because I remember last time we checked out, the road went up from here. So they have moved it since. I mean, it was quite a while ago now, but just I haven't documented it. And there's also change to the store building. Before the stores were on the second floor, but now there's no second floor, it's just one floor. And quite well sorted, like all the signs are up and so on. So yeah, quite good on this aspect. And yeah, the main building has some changes as well. Does look nice this way. So it's all black brick instead of anything else. If you go up, we can see the spin melter and also the loom. So this is the place where he's the competitor for us. But it doesn't matter too much. Nothing on the roof. And yeah, the other buildings I think we already checked out, so I will leave it. Then another neighbor has done a little bit changes, like starting a new floor. It's not finished though, so it's a little bit sad. But we can easily see what they have as an idea. So using kind of similar style like we have on the workshop there, having the windows in a checkered pattern. So it might look quite nice. The brick kind of feels off immediately. So yeah, I'm not sure why it doesn't match up with the materials so well. But well, it is what it is. And as we are already getting back to our location, I've done many changes here. So the main thing I changed is the store. So I have upgraded everything to tier 4. Except actually the roof. This is concrete, but I mean, like the buildings themselves, all the walls are tier 4. And yeah, I decided that I want to have those corners on top to make the window slightly bigger where you can access the store itself. Plus, you would have better view of the signs on the backside. And with the garage, I did extend it a bit, so it's now, what is it, like 2 blocks longer, giving a lot more access inside. And yeah, it's all tier 4 here. So I'm not sure where the lower tier component comes in. Might be some block somewhere hidden. Maybe under the wall or something. Because rest is total upgraded, so yeah. And actually I can check it quickly. It says... Okay, what is it? Yeah, it shows there's one piece of the lumber of tier 2. It's probably one of the corners under the wall. And also that the corrugated steel door is for some reason tier 3. Which is sad, because it does bring down all the room rating. But well, it's garage, so who cares really. And yeah, I decided to use double windows for everything here to make it a bit more fitting, especially as I want to have the windows all the way to the edge of the ladder parts that I use for doorways. So yeah, this way it kind of looks nicer than having single wall. And I use the same here. And yeah, of course downstairs, but like those ladder parts are different than on the exit side. So yeah, that's pretty much what is done in the house. So yeah, I already finished upgrading everything else as well. So, yeah, this is what I did yesterday, so... But I can't remember if I did it before or after recording. So yeah, I do it a lot now. And yeah, in the park we already have the lamps, which is really nice. And I just placed them down as they would go, so nothing spectacular. And then I put the signs up. Unfortunately, the standing glass sign does not support any icons that we have for use. So I think for them the icons need to be different. So yeah, I cannot put the D5 logo on it, which is very, very sad. But I can write down at least the store names with different sizing options. And yeah, I do have 2 different names. So the Japanese and English. And yeah, so we still have a few minutes left. So I think I know a place we want to quickly check out properly. So let me get there. A quick view place that I wanted to show off is actually Willi's place. So he is right here, kind of preparing for another day at work. And he has been doing quite a bit of upgrades in the rooms and stuff. And he built this interesting tower. So we can quickly take a look. So of course the tower has one big downside, and it is that it's not accessible from anywhere. So you need to be admin to really access it, or just have the flying permissions. Because yeah, he was kind of not sure what is the best style to make the staircase to go up. So he just left it as it is. So maybe in the future we can help him to come up with good designs for the staircases as well. Because I remember in Ecobee I did try, and I was never really fully happy with what I made. But it was kind of staircase that I could use. So yeah, I think it was season 6 where I did the underground tower, or reverse tower as we could call it. But anyway, so Willi has quite decent kitchen. It has a lot of decorations, and yeah, he has the patchy floor here, which he said that he's not really bothered too much to change, because bringing it up and then putting it down again is a lot of work. Then quite decent bathroom. It has everything handy, except there's no towel rack next to the sink, which is a little bit sad. Because usually you want to dry your hands immediately after washing them. I mean, it's kind of good that it's next to a toilet so you can quickly wash it, but still. And then the bedroom. Looks quite good, well decorated. Has everything necessary inside. So yeah. And on top of the roof, he even has 2 sofas. So of course they don't really give any score here, but it's nice to see that people are using the sofas that I have made. And yeah, I think under the kitchen we already skipped one room, which is the living room. And yeah, there is quite decent chimney, which is always good. And of course, no flying, which is the sign determined that you're not supposed to access any other rooms, because flying is not allowed, but well, we don't really care. And yeah, he has made the doors unlocked, which is really nice of him. Not many people do so. But yeah, it's quite good building, so I do like it. And yeah, actually, I never saw this big sign up here. Iron Willis. Yeah, it's all power production as well, so. And I think he said that downstairs everything is kind of taken out, so yeah. You can see that the housing itself is gone now. And yeah, kitchen part actually does exist in some parts, but yeah, not too much. And yeah, kind of nice door outside. A big garage as well. It has quite a few trucks here, and using another one to travel around. So yeah, so that's all I wanted to really show. It looked quite fun. I do like the building, even though it's inaccessible. And yeah, everything is like real life. Opening the door, parking. So yeah, nice. Well, anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.